To the approval of this Baltimore crowd, they're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns.
You already know where I got, man.
All right, I'm back.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Shut your motherfucking ass up.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop
I am practicing with my
line.
playbook. It's all good.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he gets this one
you
just
got lucky,
shy
you
of
know
the
that,
30.
right?
They'll mark him down at the 39. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Wait, we're only allowed one trade, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm not really looking to trade. Really no change that I wanted.
So from the 39
I just thought of
now,
it,
they'll
though.
come
Actually,
up
I
on
wanted
first
to
and
pick up
10.
Nick Chubb from the Browns. Side duties.
Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson,
that's what I ran
in
last year
for the
for my
sack.
running game. I switched up Tariq
Throwing
Cohen
on second and
and
long.
Nick Chubb.
Jackson under
Unstoppable.
pressure again.
That's how I
and
beat
down
Brian.
he goes
Like, I
again.
locked up Brian's running
Larry
game, and
Ogunjobi
he couldn't
in
pass.
for the sack.
And
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too
I think
long to
he'd
develop,
destroy me
and
this year
sometimes you
because I
get
don't have a
sacked.
good
Yeah,
run
what's
D yet.
perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen.
And he's going to go down again. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken
had
down,
that conversation,
but not
man.
before
You're
they
not
work it
making those kind
across
of picks no
midfield.
more, yo.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
All right.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but
Yeah,
the
these guys
reserves
got a
come
good
in
team.
for the
This
stop.
might be the end, yeah.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
This might be the end,
What's the old
doughboy.
expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old
It's just like
grass
last
that we used
year,
to
I'm
play
losing
on, right, and
position.
chew it up.
That's crazy.
Now we've got that artificial
Except for I didn't even have a
surface.
chance
You see
to
the
win my
pellets
division.
go
I got
up.
like
Still a nice play by the defense.
I didn't get like I got kicked.
Now, meanwhile, here's a
Oh,
second
shit.
down throw that's knocked away
Oh,
and
shit.
incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
It's been fun.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
Yeah, it's
for a
coming
touchdown.
down, bro. It's running like a motherfucker outside, bro.
If you want to, we could.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. He may try to run for this.
It's so weak. Look at this stupid nigga. He mad as a bitch over there.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That shit makes
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. This is Ingram on first and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This a 43-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Nigga bought the growling headset, boy.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
Oh, what a swat,
now the
man.
throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right? Now Mayfield lost the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
That nigga fumbled too, boy.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The nigga drank some milk, nigga. It's that
On 2nd and a couple. Mayfield. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Man, they be killing me with this damn inches shit, bro.
Yeah, though, but this game ain't looking too good.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
Let me catch it.
Oh, come on. We need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and back on their heels.
They'll run for it.
28-0.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Left side, it's Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision.
Oh, you dropped it!
Them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught, They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
We ain't coming back.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Trying to get it to Landry there.
It's all good.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half, Mayfield.
Man, did you see that?
Go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They go play action. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Running from the gun, Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target.
99, man.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part at galloping
Tony
the football.
had to worry about none of this.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Callaway on the return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Not much room here as he only gets it to about... at the 30.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 46 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins, 27 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here for Callaway. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Regular.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now Hunt, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Earl Thomas in on the stop. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 3-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The point after is good, and the lead is now 14-10. Joseph now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Throwing now is Jackson. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Now in desperation. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback.
That was a good-ass game.
We've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
So good. I think it's only 5 o'clock, bro. 5:23. I ain't going nowhere yet, Marcus. I'm trying to leave around 7-ish. Go snatch some food and come back. Yeah. Me. Yeah.